Alright, this is the Juggernaut Steel Fleet collection, or not collection. This is the Juggernaut Steel Fleet wish list video as of June 17th, 2023. This is the collection video. Again, I am done with Spin Master. I don't like the Spin Master Juggernaut Steel Fleet anymore. I'm only going to buy them to sell and customize and sell and all that shit from now. I like these ones, for some of them. This is just the wish list video, ones I'm seeking out, actively trying to find customizations I want to make to the Mattel Hot Wheels Monster Jam line. So yeah. Go through every single... These two don't really count. I have everyone here, so 2000 is good. 2001. I don't see anything so far. This Spider-Man would be good on a big hub body with blue roll cage and gray tires. Had Vet King sold it, so I'm good on 2001 too. This Eradicator's always been kind of hit or miss. I don't really like it that much, but I will get it if I see it. There's so many better Eradicators. Pretty much everyone is better. I just got Masters of the Universe. I have Hulk. if I'm not saying anything, it means I have it. I have a shit ton of these. This Medusa I always thought was pretty weak. I don't think I'm going to get it. That King Crunch is also kind of weak. Have that Thrasher. Good. We're good on O2. This Wolverine I will get if I see it. Put it on an Airborne Ranger mud trucks, so it has the black rims with the mud. That's what I'd do with this one. Not a big fan of Surf Monster. I would get Power Forward and Dragon Slayer. I like the orange Power Forward better, but I would get this one if I saw it. Dragon Slayer is a must cop. Big Dog's kind of shitty. This Jurassic Attack on big hubs, I'd get that if it had big hubs. Sobe, I've had all of these. Even though I said I just had Sobe, it doesn't mean I didn't have all of these. I've had all of these at one point, unless I'm saying otherwise. Monster Bus would be good. I only get the small hub ones to switch onto plastic-based big hub tires. This Devastator I don't have, but I don't think I'd get it just because all the other ones are better. Yeah, I don't like how it's two different colors on here. I would not get that Devastator. Ninja Blade I'd get. I'd put it probably on a Ice Cream Man with the navy roll cage and red tires. So navy, roll cage, red tires would look good. Super Trucker I could go without. Mind Blower also I could go without. This King Crunch would be good to have. Because it's pretty much just the strongman King Crunch without the decals. The other ones. So it'd be good. I like how it has the text on the window. You never see that, but this is notoriously impossible to find. This King Crunch. I don't like 5.0. This Gunslinger I get. Actually, never mind. I want the one with the darker cage. Not that I wouldn't get this one if I had the opportunity. I just prefer the other one. Equalizer I had and sold and regretted it. Because I only sold it for like $6. This Backdraft is the best one with the flames, but I like the other castings better. Or not casting, the paint. I like the other one's better. Pony Express would be good. This Iron Warrior I always thought was kind of gross looking. Is this the matte finish one? No, it's not. That's the... Okay, that one is actually... I'd get that one. I thought it was the matte finish one. If the entire Lone Eagle was like the back here where it's white, it'd be a lot better. I'd get Nightmare Express, I'd probably just not use it. This power forward I'd get. Definitely. Put it on the Bad News Travels Fast body. This Rap Attack I'd probably also get. I'd get Titus if I didn't just get He-Man. Clowntown I'd get. I used to have Clowntown actually. I sold it for like $70 in 2017. Primeval and Chill Out I'd get. Yeah, 05 is a year I don't have a lot of them from. Totosaurus Rex is arguably, actually it's not even arguably, it's literally the one I want most out of all these. I'm always looking for Totosaurus Rex on eBay or other sites. It looks so clean and like Raisin Cane. That Captain's Curse body is phenomenal in terms of speed. I'd probably get Eliminator. It's not one I'm going to seek out since it has the matte finish, and I don't like the matte finish, but if this had the clear coat finish, I'd probably get it by now. Might. There's no scroll on the side, right here. There's no scroll anymore, it disappeared. Yeah, this is what I thought that Iron Warrior was, this broker. Fangora I'd probably get. No, I don't know, not really. I don't know if I'd get that one. King Bling I'd probably get. Rolling Thunder's been kind of one I keep going back and forth on, because I don't think it's really worth it, because it just looks kind of basic. I used to have Cardiac Arrest, but I sold it. I'd get SWAT, maybe. Actually, I don't know. I really don't like this casting. It's kind of bad. And SWAT is a matte finish, so I don't know if I would get it, probably. I really need to get a plastic base Hot Wheels for the gold rims, because I have the Spin Master Bad News Travels Fast black that I want to put on there. That El Matador is probably the best one they've made. Yeah, this Gunslinger is the one I was talking about, this dark red one. I'd get this one. I like how the text is actually big and legible. Yeah, I'd get that one. This Blacksmith I could pass on because I already have the other one, which is superior, in my opinion. The one that's more black. So I could pass on this one. I also used to have it too, and I did sell it, so I obviously didn't want it that much. This Jurassic Attack, I'd turn this into a plastic base as I would with all these. It'd be good. Superman X-Ray and Destroyer X-Ray I'd put this one on the, this Destroyer, I put it on the Gunslinger X-Ray body, so it had the white tires. I bought a massive 50 truck lot on eBay for $76, probably about $1.20 per truck. So that's coming soon. Lots of X-rays. Yeah, Superman X-Ray would be nice. Again, I'm selling all my Spin Master ones, probably going to make about $2,000, $3,000, because all mine are excellent. The Gravediggers I'm going to sell for $49.99 each, and they're going to sell like hotcakes, because the Gravediggers I have sold have been $30, and they're not anywhere near the level of good that those are that I have. So all that money is going towards funding this Juggernaut Steel Fleet collection. I never really cared much for the undercovers. The only thing they're really good for is if an X-ray body gets chipped or something, you have an extra plastic-based body, but then you make the X-Racer 10 times better than everyone else because it's got a plastic body and base. So it's really not fair. Yeah, I need one of these plastic frame Hot Wheels mint. I have most of these going forward, so I'm not going to be stopping as much. Yeah, about 5 years ago, I bought a massive, like, 400 truck lot on eBay, and they were all mint. Not a single one had any sort of paint chips, or they all had perfect axles. They'd all smelled like new trucks. So I think the guy literally had them on his wall or something, and he took them out of the package just to make them ship easier. But not a single. And I got those for $400, or it was less than $1 a truck, and it was a steal. And I've made so much money selling those extras and everything. I probably made double my money I spent on that, and I got to keep 200 mint trucks. I'd get this. I used to have this wrecking crew, and I kind of regret selling it because it's the wrecking crew with the wrecking ball on it. Yeah, like that. And I do kind of like that design, but the Spectra Flames one has this design. It's just in the mustard kind of color. I don't really like that. Preferably, if I could get a Spectra Flames. I had like 5 of this truck at one time, and I kind of just used them on willy-nilly bodies, but I really wish I had these gold rims with the red circles for the Bad News Travels Fast black Spin Master one. I'm only going to buy Spin Master trucks from now on to convert them into Hot Wheels ones. I've been working on probably 50 of my trucks to change chassis and change roll cages and all that shit to make them look better. It's nice not having to paint all of them, but Freedom Force is one of the ones I did. I put a white roll cage on it, and it looks 10 times better. So imagine this with a white roll cage, and I think it has. I think I put I think I either put black tires or gray tires on it, and it looks really good. I can't take Freedom Force seriously though because of this bird right here. It looks so bad. You can always tell when Hot Wheels makes an original design because the birds and animals look all derpy and they don't look good like Devastator or any of that. I was looking for the Cyborg for... This Cyborg is... I have every single truck here. This Cyborg is the only one I needed forever, and I just got it the other day, or about a month ago. I put a black roll cage on it, but I kept the white tires, and it looks kind of bad. I really should have kept the white roll cage on it. Yeah, like I said, I have most of the 2008 to like 2012 cars or trucks. I want to get a War Wizard and put a yellow... I want to get a Superman mud trucks and put a War Wizard on it with a yellow roll cage. I think that'd look badass. This yellow Virginia Giant I've had like 3 times, and I didn't even know it was rare because I've had it so much. I used to have Superman Spectra Flames. It didn't really look that good. Shatter is incredible. Right here. I put it on mud trucks. I put it on a mud truck Superman like I said I was going to do with the War Wizard, but I'll showcase them all in a video coming up, but I put this body on a mud trucks with the yellow rims, which is the Superman mud trucks, and it looks so good. I also put a blue roll cage on it that matches the blue on it. I completely forgot that Spike had a Spectra Flames. I used to have it, but I don't really like that casting, that dog casting. The best casting is the Chevy with the short grill. Yeah, I literally have all of these, or had them at one point. I bought them all in that lot I was talking about. I got my Predator has a purple roll cage. I got rid of this blue one, looks terrible, and I made it the purple that matched on here. I also could have done black, and it probably would have looked as good. I used the King Crunch purple roll cage. This bad news I've always thought looked terrible. I got rid of it as soon as possible. It just looks really bad in my opinion. I didn't want it in my collection. This Iron Outlaw might be the most goated truck in this '09 set, and I've had it a lot of times because I have a mud trucks of it, I have the original of it, I have it on black tires, or black rims, with a black roll cage, so it's all black. Dragon's Breath is also slipped on, because it looks good. They should have gave it black tires. I don't know what they were thinking with these white tires. Everyone keeps on raving about these things, but I've never really I don't really care about it. If I find one, I'll buy it, but they're going for like $1,000 each, so I don't think I'm ever going to find one. But I don't really see what the big deal is. I think it's because they're just rare, everyone wants them. But they don't really look that appealing. These Easter ones I have a bunch of. I have that one, that one. I say a bunch, but I have two. It doesn't really matter. They're all like low def versions of the only one that'd be worth getting besides the King Crunch and Gravedigger that I already have is this one because it matches the tires. But I don't really like the Monster Mutt casting. I'm not going to go through the Hot Wheels brand ones after this. He put the flags on, that's funny. This is probably the most goated accessory of all time because you actually got something out of it. 2010 as a whole was one of the best series they've done. I have pretty much all of these actually. I've got Donkey Kong with and without the eyes on them because there's ones without the eyes, and there's one with the eyes, and I got both variations, so he's got the eyes there. Yeah, 2010 is such a good set. Kind of wasted on these two, because Utter Madness is terrible. I don't like it at all. I can't believe that's the one that got two different versions. Out of all of these, you could pick a better one to get two different versions. I guess it's because it's Hot Wheels Creation truck, they have the creative liberty to do that. This Iron Warrior always looked bad to me. I need to get like some black rims or something. I don't know if it's because it's got the blue chassis, but it just looks, there's too much going on. It throws me off. I need to put it on like a mud trucks or something. Shark Reek is only good for the tires because I hate this truck. I only get it for the tires. This Captain's Curse mud trucks is one of the fastest trucks I've ever had. I regret selling my high roller because I sold it a long time ago, but I should have kept it. The Monster Jam logo is kind of annoying. They could have made this like I don't know, some aces or something. A pair of aces or something. Had Donut Patrol, didn't like it. I don't like the Riveted or Donut Patrol style. I always thought Martial Law is underrated. It doesn't get enough appreciation. even by yours truly, but it is a good. It's cut like ass cheeks in the back here. I used to have 𝘚𝘵𝘴, but I'd rather have Titus than 𝘚𝘵𝘴, because 𝘚𝘵𝘴 looks like an idiot. It's a very dumb design to begin with. It only really works on He-Man, who has the battle axe, and it doesn't even have the sword on He-Man. I've had so many of these Hot Wheels mud trucks because they're good for just disassembling. This shocker I need to put a different roll cage on, because the blue I don't know, if I put yellow or something on there it'd probably look better, but the blue throws me off. Because it's got this color going on, this teal, but it's also got the yellow, and I don't know, there's too much going on. It doesn't look right. I don't know why that teal color was even there in the first place. If they made this teal black, and I throw in like a black roll cage or a yellow roll cage to blend this all in, it'd look 10 times better. I sold this Eradicator, I regret doing that too. Because this is the best Eradicator they ever made. I had the one with the... Mine didn't have the Ford casting, mine had the Chevy casting, which is the even rarer one. And yeah, I should have definitely kept that. It looks weird in the Ford casting, the letters are all weird. On the Chevy casting, you can see the end of the E and the R here. Yeah, I don't know why I sold that. I only sold it for like $8 too. Terrible. Yeah, 2010 is good. That's the Superman mud trucks I keep talking about. I always thought this was kind of a weak set here. Besides for a few. I mean, obviously that Barbarian is goated. Yeah, that Wrecking Crew is the one I was talking about. Actually, I already showed it. Nitro Circus Spectra Flames is one of my favorite trucks of all time. I put a Soldier Fortune body on this truck because I don't like the Spectra Flames tires. They roll weird. You can move them with your hands while they're still going. It's weird. So I always put the bodies, the Spectra Flame body, on a different truck. I will eventually do a collection video. I do need this Rottweiler. I'd like to get the Holiday Edition Rottweiler. The only good thing about the 2011 set is that they introduced the Holiday Editions. I used to have that Medusa, but I didn't really like it. Yeah, I have literally all of these. I put this Obsession Spectra Flames on the mud trucks and it looks 10 times better. Little Miss Dangerous High Maintenance, I just got that the other day after looking for it forever. I got the Edge Glow one, which is the next year after this one. I had Holiday Hauler, I got rid of it because I don't really care for it. If given the chance, I'd get all these because, you know, I could swap them, but I'd get Batman from here and then probably the Turtle. This Black Stallion is goated. I can never find it. It's one of the only ones I need from this era. And I'd probably switch the roll cage with a Rap Attack one, the green one. So it'd be this color, the tire. This Eradicator looks like the Bret Hart kind of colors. I used to have it too. I sold it. I sold both those Eradicators together for like 15 for both of them because I was a retard. That's like the only truck ever to have a pink roll cage. They could have put that on so many trucks. I don't really care for these 30th anniversary Gravediggers. Everyone seems to shit their pants over there every time they get mentioned. This purple Jurassic Attack, I've been looking for it forever. I don't even think it exists. I think this is just an error or something, because I've never seen this on eBay or in person or anywhere. No one's even had it on this website. This Illuminator with the Spectre Flames always just turns me off. It just looks bad. It's too dark. That's the high maintenance I got. Yeah, I have literally all these except the ones I'm pointing out. Sheer Insanity. I've been looking for Sheer Insanity forever. Can never find it anywhere. I found it once, but it had so many paint chips on it. It was more gray than red, and I didn't want to buy it like that. But it took forever to even see it in person. Sudden Impact Edge Glow. I don't know what this truck is, or what this truck does, but something about the Edge Glow and then the body makes it look really good. But I'd only like it with that Edge Glow. One of the worst trucks ever made right here is this Hot Wheels. That body's... I can't stand it. Virginia Giant. This is one of my most favorite trucks ever. This specific version of Virginia Giant. I made the white and pink one into a mud trucks. You'll see it sometime in a video soon. This body's perfect. It's got the dude in the back here. Yep. I have Taz, I have Gravedigger. I used to have Stone Crusher. I wish I still had Stone Crusher. I like to imagine that this Stone Crusher Holiday Edition is actually gravel that's in the treads because it's Stone Crusher and it's white and powdery gravel. I get that Red Captain's Curse. I have Iron Man. I never really cared for these. I have this 2-pack. I never really cared for... I've had the King Crunch, I have Excalibur. I've had the Black Stallion, sold it, and sold Virginia Giant. I had Samson. That's Predator, not... This is Virginia Giant, not Predator. I've never seen Sudden Impact anywhere. I wish I was... I didn't get my license until after Kmart went under. But these were everywhere at Kmart, these 2-packs, back in the day, and I should have just bought all of them. Because now you can't find them anywhere. Same with Toys R Us. They always had stuff in stock at Toys R Us. My computer's about to die. This Backdraft Mud Trucks is amazing. I get that Bad News X-Ray. I'd get the Gravedigger X-Ray. I have the Grinder and Gunslinger. Inferno, always thought that was kind of meh. Medusa X-Ray will be coming to me shortly. This Max D Glow, I'd probably get that. Mechanical Mischief X-Ray, I'd probably get that. Actually, I am going to get it. It's in my lot I just bought. So is Rap Attack, I think. Shock Therapy definitely is. Yeah, I have most of these. Have X-Ray Wrecking Crew and Virginia Giant. I'd get Blue Thunder, Crustacean, Rottweiler, like I was talking about, Ice Monster. The only one I really want from this is the Garner's Red Avenger. This is when the lines start going downhill. Racing Cane X-Ray, I'm gonna get that soon. Thunder 4x4 with the new tool. Wish I still had that. Screaming Demon 2014 is one of my favorite ever. This Patriot you can never find anymore, which is funny because it used to shelf form everywhere. I remember it being just everywhere. Yeah, this Avenger is the one I was talking about. This Excalibur new tool would be nice, but I just made a new Excalibur. Cletus was everywhere. He shell formed too. It shell formed. But you can't find it anymore. All the ones that used to shell form are the ones everyone thinks are rare now. I always buy Ice Cream Man because he has the unique navy roll cage with the red tires, which are always good. I'd get this Crusader just because it has the new tool. I like the lobster, the guy on the back of this, and it's also clear coated. Most crustaceans aren't clear coated. This one is. So I would probably get this one if I saw it. I had all these blackouts at one point. I used to get them at O'Reilly Auto Parts and AutoZone because no one would ever go in there for trucks. And they'd have like one blackout and then one from like 5 years ago. Yeah, I went to O'Reilly Auto Parts in like 2018 and they had the Blackout Gravedigger, the Blackout Dragon, and they had like a 2010 Flag Series Predator or Spectre Flames Predator or something from 8 years ago. And it was weird, but I bought all of them. Doomsday is goated. I've never found that anywhere. Actually, I used to have Doomsday way back, but I had it for like 2 weeks before I sold all my collection. So I never really got to thoroughly enjoy it, but Doomsday is a must cop. Didn't really care for this big kahuna. I passed up many opportunities to get it because I never wanted it, because it just didn't look good to me. This Instigator is good, I'd get that. Yeah, there's the dragon. I have most of these, but I'd get that El Toro X-Ray. I have the Prowler. I'd probably get this Aftershock just to have a new version of it. This is when the series started getting really cartoony and they started selling out with the tires and everything. That's kind of where I lost interest. I'd get that Red Max D. I hate these BKT tires. They gotta be the ones with no graphics on them. Or no, yeah. That's one of the worst years I've ever seen. That was terrible. Oh, I didn't go to the holiday ones last time. This is shitty, man. This is terrible. I'd probably get this Titan. Maybe. Probably not, actually. Yeah, I have all the ones worth getting from this line, like this Ice Monster and the King Crunch. I'd probably get the Thunder 4x4 Mud. Shocker X-Ray, I'd probably get that. It's the only one worth getting out of these four. They made the X-rays not see-through for this line, and it always pissed me off. Because they're not see-through, like the Wrecking Crew and Gunslinger and all that. At one point I had all these Silver Series ones. I went to like 5 Walmarts in one day and I got all of them. I wish I still had all of them. That was back when like no one was just mass buying these. Back when you could find diecast at Walmart that weren't picked through and everywhere. I've been to the same Walmart twice a week for like 6 months, and they always have the same exact shit every time I go in there. And every time they have new things, it's always everything's gone. The chase pieces for trucks and super treasure hunts and all that shit, they're gone immediately. They used to actually stay on the shelves for a while. I'd get none of these holiday editions because they all look shitty. I'd get them to custom. Actually, they got the BKT tires, so no, I wouldn't. I didn't really like this Chroma Frost thing. This is one of the worst things they ever did was make the colors different on the tires. So stupid. I might get this Titan. Maybe. If I see it for like $4 or something, I'll get it, but it's not worth it if it's any more than that. I used to have this Avenger, but I don't really like the truck Avengers. They just look weird. This Shocker is probably one of the few I'd get. Because I used to have this Carolina Crusher, but I got rid of it, and that Inferno. This Shocker I probably would get. These are terrible. They're not even gold. They're like a matte gold. It's terrible. Or not matte, but terrible. I wish these are still in stores, because I liked going in the stores and getting them for $3 each. Because they used to have like they'd have like 2 for $5 at Target, and I'd get 30 of them. And it was nice going into a store and actually being able to buy these, not for 20 bucks each on eBay. Bunch of idiots. I never cared for either of these. The only ones I'd get would be this Bone Dragon, maybe. If it was $3.99, I'd get it, but I'm not going to seek it out. Because it is the matte finish, and I don't like the matte. And that's it for that. The only trucks I really want from this are these Samson from this. Doesn't even have it. Yeah, this Samson, I had put it on black tires of the Monster Jam, and I'd call it Dark Samson or something. But I'd get that one. And I'd get the snake bite too. Because the snake bite, I have the red and green snake bites on Monster Jam diecast. Oh yeah. But I'd get this one and just sell those other two because this one's so much better. I would get Skeletor if this design they chose for this wasn't so stupid. It looks awful. Do kids even know who Skeletor is? I can't imagine that it'd sell very well. I think there's another one here I wanted. I have Bowser and Donkey Kong of this turned into... This Bowser's turned... I used a Pouncer base and turned it into... Because it actually... With the Pouncer base, it has tan tires instead of yellow and it looks a lot better. I'd probably get the DeLorean. Maybe not though. That Snakebite I have. That's what I was talking about earlier. Every time I see a Bigfoot, I get it and turn it into a Monster Jam Hot Wheels. Let's sell that. Is that Thomas the Train? I'd get this Samson down here too, if I saw it. That is Thomas the Train. Is that the Derailed? It is Derailed. That's weird. I'd get this Samson. I'd also get the Cyclops they did. I think they did a Cyclops. I don't know. But yeah, I'd get this Samson just because it's the retro Samson. That's the other... I have this 2-pack. I bought it. I used that Bigfoot and sold it, and for like 30, and then I just kept that red snake bite. Snake bite. There's one called Spur of the Moment that I wouldn't mind getting because it's just... It kind of has the Spectre Flame finish on it. I think it's 21. Maybe. I would get this Hulk and turn it into another one if I didn't have the first Hulk already, which is the better Hulk. Yeah, this is it. Right here. I'd probably get that one. Maybe. I'd have to change the windshield on it because it's orange, but... Yeah, that's it for that. Alright, that's been the wish list of Juggernaut Steel Fleet. I'm gonna have probably 70 trucks here by next week. Most of them are X-rays. I'm gonna do a video on that, and I'm also doing lots of customizations right now. I'll showcase those when those are done. Alright, peace out.